trying to think of a reason why. Just all the pain. Yeah, I'm just giving this to Ratchet Gladiator. Just the number of years it's made me laugh. It's giving me joy.
Well, considering we already did Bloodborne versus Ratchet Gladiator is the winner of this tournament bracket.
Yeah.
How does it feel that you picked out of your children?
I want to cry.
That's great. Now it's either me or Noah's turn. With anime.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Because...
crack my knuckles. Let's fucking go, boy.
Alright, Soul Eater versus Space Dandy.
Oh, fuck. We're starting off strong. Alrighty then. Both these series are really great in what they do specifically. Soul Eater is much more varied because it's a longer running shonen, so it has more dramatic elements, more action, as well as the comedy, whereas Space Dandy is more focused on a comedy. But when Space Dandy goes outside of its own realm, like it does in the beginning of at a portion for season 2, it's really beautiful. Both these shows are really well animated, and like they're kind of shows that were popular at the time, but have seemed to like drop off, which is a big shame, and they deserve more recognition than they get. I hate to drop off Soul Eater so fast, but I feel like I might have to go with Space Dandy. I just feel like overall it's a much better overall show. It does what it does more effectively, whereas Soul Eater has a lot of points that are really, really good, but like aren't as effective as it might want to be. Whereas with Space Dandy, I can just watch the whole thing and love it.
Alright. It would help if I hit the run button. Now, oof.
Ooh, I like that.
You already told me this, but the fact that you're gonna put this one down so soon is gonna kill you.
Oh boy.
I know what you're gonna vote for, but it's gonna
I know
kill
it's
you.
on the gun. It's gonna be there.
Yes, and this other one's gonna kill you. The other one is Steins Gate.
Oh. I was just.
I can feel that.
It's Gurren Lagann versus Steins Gate. Probably my two favorite anime. Fuck. I have to go with Gurren Lagann, but it does hurt me because I've talked about how much I love Steins Gate. I love both the original iteration as well as Zero. I think the original is better. And the characters in that show are just phenomenal. I love their interactions. I love the banter between Okabe and Kurisu. I love their relationship. It has so much great drama in it. And the sad part is so many people drop it off because it starts off slow. But it's because of how it starts off slow that helps you like build into the world. But I mean, Gurren Lagann is my favorite show of all time. I love everything in it to death. It has such a big impact on me as a person. Kamina means so much to me. Simo means so much to me. Yoko means so much to me. Kitan means so much to me. Limron, Rossiu, everyone. I love them all so much. I have a fucking month for Gurren Lagann. I have so much stuff. I spent $100 on a limited edition, no longer in print, DVD box set for Gurren Lagann. That's a really nice box set. And honestly, anything going up against Gurren Lagann, no matter how much I love it, has to lose. Sorry, Steins Gate, but as much as I really adore this fucking show, you're kind of going up against a monster.
Up next, we got Snow White with red hair versus My Hero Academia.
Versus what?
My Hero Academia.
Oh, boy. I love these shows for different reasons. My Hero Academia is my favorite shonen. It has hooked me in so much. I remember seeing an excerpt for it, and I was like, this looks pretty interesting. And I watched the first season, really enjoyed it, and then as the seasons went on, I learned to love it more and more. And Snow White with the red hair is my favorite romance. The characters there are incredibly effective, and the character banter they have is great. The relationship is absolutely heartwarming and beautiful. The the style of it, the colors of it are just this very vibrant, nice fantasy theme, and it hurts. But overall, I might have to go with Snow White the Red Hair because as a show, it succeeds more at what it does in My Hero Academia. It hurts. It's probably just a more effective package overall because what?
What'd you say?
I'm going with Snow White the Red Hair. Oh, it hurts. I have so much My Hero stuff, but I have both seasons of Snow White the Red Hair, and I love it so much. Oh, to think that would have been Hinamatsuri instead. I probably would have gone with My Hero Academia if it was Hinamatsuri still, but then I was like, wait, fuck, I forgot about Snow White the Red Hair! Alright, what is next?
We got Amagi's Brilliant Park versus Sergeant Frog.
Oh, they're both such good comedies. Fuck. They're both underrated shows, too. But the thing is, Sergeant Frog is this huge show. Like, it has hundreds of episodes. It's really popular in Japan. I want to say the first 100 or 200 shows, 200 episodes are dubbed, whereas, like, a lot of them are not, because it kicked off more... In Japan, like, it's easy to say that Sergeant Frog is kind of like their Mickey Mouse. I don't want to say that far, but like he's like a really big icon that has appeared a lot in their pop culture. But Amagi Brilliant Park is a show I didn't expect to love as much as I did. It is beautifully animated. The characters are wonderful. The comedy is like some of the best I've seen. But Sergeant Frog also has a lot of that. There's a lot of moments in Sergeant Frog that are absolutely hysterical. Like, in one of the first episodes, they find out their house is haunted, and their mom is just like, oh yeah, by the way, our house is built under an ancient grave burial, but I got it for a great price. And it's just shit like that. Or just, I'm just thinking the first episode of Muggy Brilliant Park, where it literally starts with Kanye at gunpoint. Like, you know, and she's just saying, go on a date with me. And I'm like, what's happening? They're both so good. They're both great comedies, but... fuck, this actually is tougher than I thought it would be. Because I love both of these shows for pretty much the exact same reason. Sergeant Frog has a much bigger cast, and all of them are really great, whereas... No, I'm not even going to Golf was the same thing, shit. I was like, Sergeant Frog, we have an edge or something, and I'm like, nope, it doesn't. They're both head-to-head in so much. I'm gonna give it the slightest edge to Amagi Brilliant Park, but I don't want to understate Sergeant Frog because it is such a good show.
Next we got Orange and Trigun.
Orange versus Trigun? I'm gonna have to go with Orange on that one. As much as I do really love Trigun, it's probably one of my favorite classic anime out there, aside from maybe like the original Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam. Orange is a show that has made me cry like a bitch, and the characters are great, the story is great. It hits me hard because of many of the themes that have gone in there and how I have kind of been in that place before. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go with Orange. That one's a bit easier. I love Trigun, but the reason why Orange is like a bit higher for me.
Hey, give me a second, I gotta make this guy wet.
Okay. Yeah, he's currently focused on taking out the fires. All the fires and spreading through the anime fan base right now.
And I was eating food.
Oh yeah, he's pulling at me. Well, I'm just here like, ugh, all these shows I love. Nick's just like, this is good.
Yeah,
Nick,
this was a good fajita.
Nick, the difference between you and Nick is that Nick got his food before we started.
Yeah.
That's true.
Before
Anyway,
we started, I was like, hang on, I want to grab food, and then, yeah.
okay, now we have Mob Psycho
Now I can cry
100
into my
versus
fajita.
Mob Psycho 100 versus Black Lagoon.
Oh, I hate to kick off Black Lagoon so soon because I love that show. Fuck. But Mob Psycho 100 is such a good show. Oh my god. It balances comedy, action, and drama so well. Whereas Black Lagoon, for as great as it is a bit of a one-trick pony. It has great action, great characters, pretty good drama, and good comedy, but it's like, it doesn't... I feel like it doesn't balance as much as Mob Psycho, and there's things in Mob Psycho that are just genuinely a lot better. So I gotta go with Mob Psycho 100. I'm sorry, Black Lagoon. I love you. You're one of the first anime I fell in love with. When I was just starting to get into anime, Black Lagoon was one of the first ones I saw, and it's one of the ones that has still stuck with me quite a lot. I own the first 2 seasons, and I'm gonna get the OVA. The reason why I don't own Mob Psycho Season 2 yet is because I just haven't gone around to buying it. But I gotta go with Mob Psycho 100. I gotta give him my boy Mob.
Okay.
No,
Up next, we have Birdie the Mighty Decoded versus Defrag.
Oh. Birdie the Mighty Decode is... Both of these are shows I didn't expect to like as much as I did. Defrag I saw because there was a video from a YouTuber, the Black Critic guy, who did a video on it, and I was like, that looks like a pretty fun show. And I saw it, I really loved it. It was one of the first anime I bought. It was like one of the first 3. And Birdie the Mighty Decode is a show I saw because it was recommended to me because I was like, oh, I like sci-fi, and someone's like, well, there was this old show, and I looked into it, and I saw the OVA had like a few episodes, and I was like, is there another version? And I saw Decode, and to get it legally sucked because I had to because it was out of print, and on Funimation, it was like, oh, it's $25. And I'm like, oh, that's not bad. Why can't I buy it? Then I looked up, oh, because it's no longer being printed. So I had to buy it off eBay for like $65. But I don't regret that at all. And I have to put it in a way, like, if I had to buy Defrag for $65, I would probably regret it. But I don't regret doing the same to Birdie the Mighty, because even though Defrag is a really funny show with great characters, some of the best, character reactions I can think of, Kazuma is fucking hysterical. He's one of my favorite comedy protagonists because he doesn't fall into that, same realm that so many others do. It's the same with Kanye from Amagi Brilliant Park, but Birdie the Mighty does so much great, and it's surprisingly really well animated all the way through. It's a beautiful looking show. I'm gonna have to give it to Birdie.
All right, now we got Full Metal Alchemist versus Kill la Kill.
Oh, good God! Shit, two shows that I heard so much about that didn't get around to for a while, then binged so much. I love these shows for similar reasons. To compare them, I feel as though I like the main character in Kill la Kill more. I think I like Ryuko more than Edward Elric. The side cast in both shows are fantastic. The things that both shows do, as far as theming, is incredibly effective, with Kill la Kill basically showing in a form of body positivity, but does it in a very irreverent anime-esque way that makes it very genuine. And Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood has just so many individual themes that work effectively as a whole, along with like family. Just fuck, it's tough because I love. This one's hard. This one's really hard for me. They're also on Netflix. Also on Netflix.
Irrelevant.
It is irrelevant, I know. I'll admit, Kill la Kill was initially one of my top 3, but over time it has dropped down as I've seen more anime. But it doesn't make it any worse, because what that show does great, it does really fucking great. And the problem with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is it is the second time that studio did it. So the opening of it isn't as effective as the original Fullmetal Alchemist. So those beginning episodes are kind of like cliff notes, they're still effective, but they don't have not as effective as they could have been. Whereas Kill La Kill doesn't have that going for it. God, and these are both anime that are incredibly like popular, and a lot of like actual like big anime watchers, like a lot of ones that appear in a lot of people's favorites. Both beautifully animated, both done by great studios. Shit. You know, for a while, I've been able to pick these off pretty easily, but it's hurt. But now I'm like kind of stumped. I didn't expect these two to go together against each other.
That's the beauty of the randomizer.
It is the beauty of the randomizer, and it just makes me compare them so much, because when I think about it, a lot of them have really really big similarities. I'm gonna have to give the edge to Kill La Kill, because I feel as though even though these side casts in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is really great, the ones in Kill La Kill are a little better. I like the main character better, and even though the action in both shows is great, I love over-the-top shows, and the drama in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is better, but overall I feel as though everything in Kill La Kill is slightly better. I mean, like, slightly. Like, if I was to rank it, not even, like, an extra +1. It's like a 0.5 at best. So, yeah, I'm giving it to Kill La Kill.
Alrighty. Now we're going into the losers bracket with Soul Eater versus Steins Gate.
Oh, that's just mean to Soul Eater, man. That's mean to Soul Eater, because Steins Gate is one of my, like, easily one of my favorite anime, just in the top, and Soul Eater is one I really burp. Really enjoy. I'm gonna have to give it to Steins Gate, because overall it's a much more effective show. And it's just better.
Every tournament bracket's gonna have that one thing that's like, I love it, but oh my god, it doesn't stand a chance with anything.
Steins Gate is so good. Soul Eater is also really good, but I mean, what did Soul Eater fight against?
It fought against Space Dandy.
Steins Gate would have beaten Space Dandy, so yeah, Steins Gate beats Soul Eater.
Alright, as I give myself the safety, My Hero Academia versus Sergeant Frog.
Versus what?
Sergeant Frog.
My Hero Academia. Sergeant Frog is really great, but My Hero does mean a lot to me. I'm good. Sergeant Frog does too. It was one of the only manga that I owned. English is apparently my third language, not even my second language.
How do you do the English?
Yes.
No. God, now we're getting racist.
I was JoJo.
But I know. But I owned like volume. Oh God, what the fuck's happening?
I don't know. This is
new animation to me. Whee!
I've never seen that happen before.
Sergeant Frog. I own the first like 24 volumes of the manga, and the manga is also really funny. The anime is funnier. It's funny for different reasons. In fact, actually, the anime kind of tones down a lot of the. I don't want to say eroticism, but like the kind of perverted jokes. But it's still really fucking funny. But yeah, I gotta give it to My Hero Academia. I just feel overall it's better.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me see. Trigun versus Black Lagoon.
Both action shows. I'm gonna have to go to Black Lagoon. I feel like overall it means a lot more to me, and it's probably a better show. Trigun's really great, but there's just a lot of elements in Black Lagoon that work better.
Oh shit! Oh fucking hell. Alright, we got D-Frag versus Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, poor D-Frag.
I fucking stab you. No.
I know Noah loves D-Frag, and he hates Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
The thing is, I love D-Frag too. I fucking bought the goddamn show. Like, all the shows here I adore. It's just that Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is overall better. Obviously D-Frag is way funnier, and it's one of my favorite comedies, but Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood just balances so much so great. Sorry, Noah. I gotta go with FMAB.
How dare you go against my opinions? On a personal bracket.
How dare I not agree with you on my opinions?
Anyway,
I've
jump back
also got like FMAB on my bracket as well.
to jump over to the winners bracket. We got Space Dandy versus Gurren Lagann.
Poor Space Dandy.
Well,
Poor Space Dandy.
Well,
Gurren
so-
Lagann.
Stop, he's already dead.
He's already dead.
I want to die.
I love you, Space Dandy, but you're not nearly as good as Gurren Lagann. Oh boy, that hurts. But like I've said, I told Noah, pretty much anything that goes against Gurren Lagann kind of has to lose. If Steins Gate can't win, Space Dandy certainly can't. Like,
Alright,
that'll be the easiest bracket every time if Gurren Lagann shows up. It's like, oh, yep.
and we got Snow White and the Red Hair versus Moggy Brilliant Park.
Oh, God. My favorite comedy versus my favorite romance. I love almost everything in both of these shows. Oh. I need some time, because I'm going to be mourning after I pick this one. It's basically like, these are two shows that are so good and do mean quite a bit to me.
I mean,
I might...
if you need like a few seconds to think, let me just say that Mario Sunshine is the best Sonic the Hedgehog game. Look how fast it's going.
We running around at the speed of sound. I'll give it to Amagi
A
Billy.
red blur.
Okay.
The red blur.
I wanted to say Amagi Billy and Park, but now I'm thinking maybe Snow White the Red Hair. Think about which show means more to me. Moggy Brilliant Park is a show that I've shown a lot of people, and I've laughed my ass off at it. The side cast is fantastic. It's hysterical. Snow White the Red Hair balances great drama, pretty good comedy, and wonderful romance, and is amazingly written. I'll have to go with Snow White the Red Hair.
Orange versus Mob Psycho.
You know what the sad part is?
What?
Mob Psycho kind of took Orange's place on my favorites list. Because originally, like, Orange was number 4 for me. Number 4 or 5, and then Mob Psycho, I saw more Mob Psycho, and I was like, fuck, this kind of has to take its place. And as much as I still love Orange a lot, it means a lot to me, because it goes through so many themes that are important, but Mob Psycho 100 is just too good. Mob Psycho. It hurts.
Alright.
It hurts. I'm in physical pain.
And now we got Birdie versus Kill la Kill.
Oh boy, the physical pain continues. It's two amazing shows with a female main lead. Fuck. Oh, some of the best action shows you'll find with a female main lead too. Shit, and they're both really good leads. Oh my god. Because the thing is,
It must be because you're deafening me by your screaming.
I'm what?
You're deafening me with your screaming. If it must be that good.
Oh, good lord. Birdie the Mighty has better action. I'm just going to say that now. Definitely better action, because even though Kill la Kill has great action, it relies on a lot of crazy animation tricks that can add to the comedy more so than the action itself. I would say Birdie's probably a better main character than Ryuko, because the development of her is, and it's a similar amount of episodes too. So it's not like one of them gets a lot more episodes. They're both like the same length as the 2-season show. Because I think Birdie the Mighty is 24 episodes and Kill la Kill is like 26. So it's not like Birdie has like more time to develop. She has the same amount of time, but I feel she does it more effectively. The side cast in Kill la Kill is better. The animation in Birdie the Mighty is better, but the animation in Kill la Kill is still great. God. Okay. If I'm thinking about it, the main elements of the show are more important than a lot of the other style elements, like side cast and such. And the main elements in Birdie the Mighty are just ultimately better, in my opinion. So I'm probably gonna have to go with Birdie the Mighty Decode. And that hurts because I love Kill la Kill.
Alright, as we take a break from that little fun thing, we're at the losers bracket with Steins Gate versus Kill la Kill.
I hate you.
hey, fucker, you're the one that wanted to do an anime
I did
version.
want to do this. Most of these have been rather easy. It's just some of them have like legit hurt me.
Once you get to the cheers is when we can roll.
Steins Gate versus Kill la Kill. I have to go with Steins Gate. Steins Gate has made me... It made me... Okay. I almost said like it made me shit. No.
It made me shit, it was so beautiful.
It made me shit, it was so good.
That's a compliment.
Fuck.
Maybe eat Chipotle, kids.
No, while watching Steins Gate, there were various points of that show that made me shake and shiver with absolute anticipation. I binged it so fast. Like, there were points where, like, it's the same with Kill la Kill, actually. It was when I was in college, and I was like, I have to go to class. Fuck that, I'm watching Steins Gate. In fact, the funny thing is with Kill la Kill, I was literally in the school, like, watching it. I was against the wall, so no one could see what I was watching. Because it was Kill la Kill and it has all the boobs and shit. And I was like, nope, no one can see this. Even though...
Meanwhile, there's like a window or a mirror behind you, it's reflecting it.
No, the college is full of weebs, so in retrospect, I probably wouldn't even give it a shit. Steins Gate has probably impacted me a bit more. Like, I like the characters in Steins Gate better. I feel like the plot in Steins Gate is better. I'm gonna have to go with Steins Gate. Okami gets the win here.
Yep. My Hero versus Orange.
My Hero Academia. Like I've said, Orange is a... Okay, for anyone who doesn't know what Orange is about, and I can sell it for you, basically there's a group of friends, and the main character, one of the girls, she gets a letter from her future self about how one of her classmates, not one of the friend group that she's in, but one of the classmates is going to kill himself, and how she'll get a group of letters that gives her instructions on how she could potentially save his life. And it dives into more of the friend dynamic of her main group, of what he's been going through in terms of like emotional turmoil, and as well as various members of that group helping out in their own individual ways and shining as characters, even though they don't get as much screen time. And that show made me cry like an absolute fucking bitch. I even counted 11 times. And the show's like 13 episodes. That's like one time per episode. Like, that's how much that show meant to me. Actually, now that I'm saying it, I might actually like it more than My Hero Academia. But My Hero Academia does mean a lot to me because it's a show that I'm always looking forward to. I'm looking forward to season 5 so fucking much. Like, I binge that show a lot. But I'm talking about it, I might actually have to go with Orange. I'm surprising myself now. I would have thought that I would have easily gone My Hero Academia, but now I'm just like, oh, but Orange is so good. I need to rewatch it again. But that initial watch is something that will always stick with me, and it will never go away. My Hero Academia is a great show, but I'll admit it has nothing like that. That means that much to me. So I'm gonna have to go with Orange. I know, I'm surprising myself a lot. I would have thought that My Hero would have continued on to be the winner that loses bracket.
Well, we got Black Laguna versus Monkey Brilliant Park.
Versus what?
Monkey Brilliant Park.
Oh boy.
It's gonna get harder as these brackets go on.
Monkey Brilliant Park. I feel like the characters are better. I love Revy and Rock. I love Dutch. I love Benny. But those are the 4 characters that mean anything, and everyone else is kind of good. Whereas in a Monkey Brilliant Park, like, all of the cast, even like the little random side characters that appear for like a second are fun.
Hey everyone, thank you guys for watching.
While you're here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure to ring that bell.
Also check out our other content, both on this channel and our individual ones.
And as always, I'm Sean the MK Ninja.
And I'm Noah the NNBandicoot.
And we're the Super Tryhard Bros, and thank you so much for watching.
Peace.
Bye.